Today I want to talk about 2020. 2020 was definitely a year that's been a little different, right, than the usual year, and I think you'd agree to that. And I just want to talk about two kinds of people because we've coached a lot of people this year. We had I was probably on the phone with over 1,000 people this year, and I got to hear a lot of different perspectives of people that wanted to start a business. And you might be in the category that did start a business and actually got over the initial like fear, and this year actually moved you to do that, and that's great. Or you might be one of the people that was thinking to start but then didn't really do it. And I met a lot of these two kinds of people, and looking forward to 2021, I just want to give you my perspective on what I've seen, the opportunities that people missed. I've met people this year that missed out on literally $1 million. Okay, there are other people that actually grabbed that opportunity, and it has a lot to do with how do you see things, and how willing are you to actually overcome some challenges. So going forward in 2021, everyone sets their goals for the year and the numbers, but I want to give you a little bit of a different perspective, looking back on all the people that I've met this year and that I've worked with. And there were two kinds of people. There were the entrepreneurs, the friends that I know, the people around me, that almost everyone had a real hard time. February to April, May, a lot of businesses have been devastated this year, including mine. There was a lot of shit going on. There was a lot of money lost. There was a lot of issues. I have a friend who owns a restaurant chain. Not his best year. That's what you would think, right? Of course, initially, everyone was hit, and everyone had this like, oh shit, right? Salaries were being cut. People working on less money, and then there are the other people. The people that actually took that as an opportunity, the people that raised to heights that they couldn't have raised to without that. And I include myself in that, because without this, the world crashing down, I wouldn't have been where I am now. Without this hit in the face, without this being hit in the face like that, I would not have been where I am now. And I know a lot of people that are on that space. The friend I have with that restaurant chain, he has this chain in China, right? So he was very focused on having international, like having foreigners eat in his restaurant, have foreign food, Western food. And a lot of foreigners left China when this happened. So first he had to close his doors of his business. He was in lockdown. And then a lot of his customers left the country. So his customer base was gone all of a sudden. So he had to completely reinvent and rethink his business and completely change this to attract more Chinese business, completely rethink marketing to attract Chinese customers into his restaurant, completely rethink how to structure the menu, completely rethink how to present the food, and all of these kind of things. And now his business is so much better than it's been before, because now he has much more leverage, and he has a new opportunity that he wouldn't have thought about if that happened. Okay, so he's that kind of person. But then there are other kind of people. Someone I worked with on the phone, and he really wanted to do the coaching, and he started the coaching. He was like, there was a time where I was offering that for free, and people paid me after months if they were happy. So very different time. Now we charge thousands of dollars. And we were talking, and he was very excited in the beginning, but then he also got a cool job, right? He got a new job in an insurance company, and he was making a little bit more money. He is still where he is, and actually now he's making less, because there's another lockdown, and the economy is taking a hit, and next year I don't think it's going to get better, and his salary is actually going to get cut again. So initially, like, he didn't grab that opportunity. He was like, okay, I can go through the hard way, figure this shit out, become a stronger person through all the struggle and through all the hassle that I have in addition to everything, and now I'm forced to figure this out. I'm back with the back against the wall, and I need to figure this shit out. But instead, he chose to go down the easy way, right? And he's still where he is. And another friend of mine who embraced this challenge, who was like, oh shit, my business is falling apart, and I need to go, and instead of selling my products in my store, now I really need to do the online business. I knew I had it for a few years already. I knew I had to do this, but I never did, because there was always something. So now he was like, shit, I know I need to do this. My store shut down. I need to get online. And he figured this out, and he invested in himself, and he invested into coaching, and he invested into the products, and he invested his time, and he learned new skills, and he worked after hours. He worked 12 hours is a light workday, right? And he actually made it happen. He has a business and he's actually doing a little bit of profits. Now he can think much greater and much bigger. He's adding more products to it, and eventually he will sell that business for a big payout, right? So he has raised from the ashes from this crisis. So who are you going to be? Are you going to be the person that in 2021 is seeking the comfort and is not going for it, that eventually is right, and you must do, and you must embrace a challenge, but you find another excuse, however valid you make that excuse now? But in the end of the day, it's an excuse. Look back in 2020. What were your plans? What did you want to do? How much of that happened? And I can tell you from my experience, when this happened, the lessons that I learned were tremendous, because I had to let go of people. I had to completely cut down on all costs. I had to completely redefine what I do as a business and approach a completely new avenue. And if I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have built a much bigger team this year. I wouldn't have had a cool, great office with sea view. And I wouldn't have the vision that I have now, because now we have the vision, and the next steps for us are much, much greater. There are many more really cool things coming here that we're doing. We just had a look at an office which is 1,000 square meter. We have big things coming that I can't really reveal yet, but you will, if you subscribe to the channel and follow this, you will see them soon. It's amazing, and it's a tremendous impact that this has made. But also this year has been the hardest I've ever worked in my life. We've been working from the morning to the evening every night. I haven't been out on the weekend. I haven't done anything. Maybe I've been out twice or three times. But even if I was out, I was in the office next morning, and even with less sleep, I was still doing videos. And all of that, the impact that this has made was tremendous. But the sacrifice was tremendous too, from everyone on the team. We've been recording videos at 1 o'clock at night. We went out and met new people. We embraced new opportunities, and we've never worked that hard. And I'm not lying if I say we worked 15-hour days were a low day. That is literally what we did. Got up, start working, go to bed. Ordering food in the office. I gained 5 kilo. I gave up on most of the exercise and stuff that I did. And I know that's not good, and I know I'll get back into that, but this sacrifice was just necessary, and because of that sacrifice, now we can embrace crazy new heights. We have, you cannot even put that in words, what happened, in how short of a time, what a tremendous leap we have made. And I know a lot of people like that. I know a lot of people who initially were crushed, and I also know business owners who were crushed and who didn't pay the extra effort in, who were like, oh shit, my customers stopped buying. And they're like, oh, I just have to wait it out. They're still waiting, and they're not going to wait much, much longer, because their business is going to be dead very, very soon. So they haven't challenged themselves into different things. I have a friend he still went out on the weekends, he still did his things, he still went on his dates, and he still did all of this stuff while his business was not bringing in customers because of the whole situation. And I was like, look, I just going to have to wait it out. It's COVID, there's nothing I can do. He could have thought, what is another product I can add? What is another sales stream that I can what is another revenue stream that I can do? And completely thought out of the box. He didn't do that. And because of that, his business is dying. So where are you going to be? Where are you going to be in 2021? Are you going to be embracing new challenges and putting your flag in the sand and actually doing it? Or are you going to chicken out? And I'm going to tell you, if you say, no, 2021, I'm going to do it. It's going to be my best year yet. I'm going to do all the crazy things I always wanted to do, and I'm going to quit my job, and yeah, it's cool to say that. But you know what? It takes commitment, and it takes guts. And you probably have to spend some money on education, and you probably have to get a coach, and you probably have to get mentorship, and you probably have to invest with your money into something in order to elevate yourself. You will need to make an investment. And it's so cool to say, oh, this year it's cool and this year it's going to be great. But if you don't invest in yourself in this in order to help you to grow, it's probably not going to happen. Because I know that in the end of 2019, you were like, oh, 2020 is going to be so great. We're going to do this and that. It's going to be amazing. So what happened? Why didn't it happen? Maybe you need to get out of yourself and invest even more and commit on a much, much greater scale than you thought you can. So with that, We're going to go into Christmas soon. Not saying we're not stopping to work. We're still going to work. Not saying we stop the videos. We're still going to bring videos. But we're going to go into Christmas soon. So we're going to have a nice dinner with the team. We're going to enjoy ourselves a night. Because this year, there wasn't much days off. So we're going to maybe do a half day. Maybe we even dare to do a full day. How crazy would that be? Anyway, that's been my message for you. I hope you take something out of that. Let me know in the comments if you took something out from that. Let me know your plans. What are your goals for 2021? Let me know your goals in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, because on this channel, we'll actually teach you how you can do that, how you can reach the goals that you're setting yourself right now. So comment the goals below and then subscribe to this channel and like it so that you can follow us and learn how to actually put that into action. I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers.